I need to lose weight, succeed in my job, be a better person, make more money, get that car I always wanted. I'm gonna give up chocolate. Totally. I'm gonna try to swear less. Actually, that's gonna be pretty hard. What's up everybody, it's Lucky Loosh, and right now we are going to talk about the top 5 mistakes most people make when trying to list their resolutions. This applies to everything from your goals, your personal objectives, whether this be during the New Year season or any time during the year. I'm gonna help you navigate through some of the things I've gone through in my life and some other things that I've noticed through my research that people need to sometimes work on when trying to self-improve. Come on. We need to have a chat. I know, we have our resolutions, we have our goals, we need to set them, but we need to talk about a few things before we do. I promise, it's gonna be painless, it's gonna be amazing, and you're gonna get there. We're gonna get there together. But first, I need to take a moment to thank all of the people that have supported me for the launch of this channel. It has been so much fun building this channel, getting the word out, having people support me and join me on this amazing journey that I'm on right now. 2017 is gonna be a banger and it's a lucky gang. So again, thank you everybody for supporting me thus far. I don't care about the numbers, that's not what's important to me. I really just want to reach out, building an amazing community of self-improvement and positive energy and love. And again, who doesn't want to be in the lucky gang? So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. I think we're onto something here. This is going to be an amazing experience. So let's jump right into it. Mistake number 1, goal overload. When we think about everything that we need to accomplish, I think that we overwhelm ourselves a little bit and we start to compile a list in our minds and then we start to try to think about the real life application of those goals. Most of the time, I know for me, we often get overwhelmed by the amount of goals that we're setting. So don't overdo it. Keep it realistic. Keep it manageable so that you're able to course correct. Again, this isn't a straight line. This is gonna be a zigzag. You're gonna be going from point A to B to C and then back to B and then back to C and then to D, all the way until you get to wherever it is you need to be to finally accomplish your goal. And for some reason, everybody thinks that it's a straight line, but it's not. So do not goal overload. Choose 1, 2, or maybe even 3 goals maximum and focus on those things. It could be anywhere from, the popular one, which is weight management, to career goals, even in your personal life, something specific that you want to do, but make sure that you limit it so that it doesn't overwhelm you and you're able to do it practically. Coming in hot at number 2, most people, I know I am all the time, every year I come around and I'm way too vague. I'm not specific enough. I don't know exactly the details. What I do know is the big picture. I know that I want to get there, but I'm just not sure exactly how. So try not to be too vague with your goals. You need to ask yourself this: how would you measure success? You need to have some sort of benchmark that'll tell you whether or not you're at least getting closer or you're falling a little bit behind and you need to make some corrections. Keep it measurable, keep it practical, and make sure it's specific. Number 3, expecting immediate results. Yes, this sounds very familiar. I do 20 sit-ups and I check for results right away. It's not gonna happen. In this hyper-responsive world where we expect instant gratification, bad habits need time for the good ones to come around and replace them. It's a work in progress. So manage your expectations and understand that any resolution or any goal worth achieving is one that's actually big enough to take time for you to actually get there. All of the other stuff are just little tweaks that we make throughout the year anyways, so those are fine, but we're thinking about the big ones. And if we go back to number 1, which was talking about goal overload, we're only focusing on those 1, 2, maybe 3 goals, and we understand that the results will not be immediate. Number 4, following the mainstream. Everybody gets on board at the same time of the year. Everybody feels it, it's in the air. I can smell it. It's resolution time. I know it. Resolutions. Yep, right there. And we always see the usual suspects. Everybody kind of jumps on board with the same resolutions. It's like a group effort, but we're trying to self-improve ourselves. We're trying to upgrade ourselves as individuals, but for some reason it turns into this sort of collective momentum that everybody kind of rallies behind. And it's great at first, but then when everybody goes back home and they need to face their own set of challenges and their own roadmap to where they need to be, everybody just kind of trails off and does their own thing and kind of forgets about the whole group effort that started this whole wave. So don't follow the mainstream. Be honest with yourself. This is a self-reflection exercise. In order to upgrade, you need to really truly understand where your drawbacks are. And you need to really identify the 1 or 2 things that you need upgraded. Coming in strong at number 5, telling everybody about your goals. Broadcasting it live. Hey, did you hear? I got a resolution. I got a resolution. Wanna know what it is? Do ya? Do you? You get the idea. Now, there's nothing wrong with letting the right people know. In fact, creating a support system is actually healthy and it may help you reach your goals even faster. But it can work against you by creating some unnecessary pressure. It's about being accountable to yourself first, and not building up all this hype and all this false momentum for others to think that you're doing something, but in reality, you're not really working that hard at it. Work on your upgrades, but do it in silence. And let the success speak for you. And include the ones that you think are gonna support you throughout your journey. And maybe avoid the ones that you think are gonna hold you back. As Papa Lush always told me, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. He's a wise man. So let's recap real quick. Coming in at number 1 is goal overload. Keep it simple, 1 to 3. Coming in at number 2, specify exactly what you need to do. I'm gonna share with you a couple of my resolutions at the end of this video, so stay tuned for how specific I'm gonna get. Number 3, manage expectations. It's gonna take time. This is worth it, believe me. Number 4, following the mainstream. Don't get caught up with the hype, the momentum, the wave. Be honest with yourself and identify the 1 or 2 things you need personally. And last but not least, number 5, keep it to yourself. Don't create that unnecessary pressure. So what are my resolutions? Well, I have 2. Number 1, I'm gonna work really, really hard, and hopefully with your help and your support, I wanna grow this channel to hopefully 20,000 subscribers. I know it's ambitious, but it still is kind of realistic if I put in the work. And of course, I need the lucky gang. I think we can get there. And in 2017, I'm looking to get in the best shape of my life. So what does that mean specifically? Well, I'm a big guy. I'm coming in at about 6'1". I'd love to maintain at around 190 pounds and be able to do 20 chin-ups and 20 pull-ups. Recovering from an injury, that's a big deal to me. So I've set really clear results that I can measure, and I can course correct when I need to. Hopefully these 5 mistakes will help you identify and accomplish your resolutions, and you can share this with anybody that you think can use a little extra guidance. And don't forget, you can join the Lush Gang online. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Lucky Lush. And as always, I appreciate your support. I love you guys, and stay tuned for more Lucky Lush. It's Lucky Gang, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.